Welcome to my channel. I went to the supermarket and I noticed that most of the supermarkets in Norway have this tiny area with crafty little things. And I like this kind of stuff, so it spoke to me. Usually I just pass, but this time I was a little bit more intrigued also about the price because it was kind of cheap and I couldn't get around but grab myself a little kit and bring it here with me today. So this is what we're doing today, a little monster crafting kit. And it's for 6 years and older, so I'm quite sure we can do that. I'm not sure how it will turn out, but we will see. So let's dive into it. So first what we see is, like I said, it's for 6 years and older, modeling, mini craft kit modeling, create one monster. There were different monsters to choose from. I choose the green one, obviously. Here we see what should be included. Let's open this goodie up. It is packed like in a little suitcase. So let's see. Oh yeah, very compact. This is actually shaped like a little bird. I guess that's the torso of our monster, or the whole body probably. The little tool. Then we have the different kinds of clay. So if we want to have another color, I would potentially have other colors, but I think it's probably good to just take what the set is giving us first, at least, to see if this craft is actually possible the way they planned it. Next up we have this teeny tiny brown ace, very cute, and like promised, the manual. Okay, so this is all we got. They actually say we should prepare everything that we need, all the different shapes, all the different limbs, all the claws and stuff, then start off. But I feel that's weird since this is air drying and I have only worked with clay like this one time before, but I remember that it was kind of drying quite fast. It took quite a while to harden completely, but in the beginning the stickiness is very fast gone. So what I think would be best is to just start with the torso and then make the parts as we go. So let's open this. Ooh, it's double sealed. I like that, with stuff that is air drying. Oh, it's actually not. It's just a little film on top, but it's also not bad, I guess. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. It smells a little bit like a lotion, I don't know. Very subtle. I like that. We actually need this shade of green for the body, eye thingies, and the tail. It has a slime-like consistency, but it's not sticky at all. It's moist. I will just try to make it as thin as possible with my fingers. It's gonna be okay. Okay, so the little... I'm sorry, but this is a bird, isn't it? It's a bird. Let's put that in here and flap this over. Yeah, this is really just for the torso, I think. I'm glad we have extra for the eyes and the tail. Otherwise it would be a little bit tight. It has air in it. Maybe we can get that out. Yeah. But at some point I will hurt myself really bad. My god, how hard can it be? 6 years and... This is for people that are 6 years old. I think that's as good as it gets because this is really not easy to do. Let's move on. So we have this. Then it tells us to put the eyes on. But we could also put the tail on first, I think. So it can actually already sit. Silk clay and foam clay. Self-hardening modeling material with small beads. Drying time 1 to 3 days. Oh, you see, and the silk clay is 2 to 24 hours actually. I wasn't aware of that and I worked with both. Okay, here we have it again. The semi-sealed clay. We need more of this. This is, I'm sorry, every time I touch something like this, I'm just like in awe again. Okay, let's be as smart as possible for this one because we need 3 eye thingies and tail. I would say this might be enough for the tail. Might be. Now we need 3 eyes. make little balls. It's always the easiest to see if we have actually enough or the same amounts. Seems good. Let's make sausages again. Is that how thick they should be? Probably. So we have the little beans. Now let's add them to this as the middle one. Not sure if I like this tool. So this is the second one. And now for the final one. I will now take another tool that I have just to already pre-shape the eyeball in this. This is just a little handy tool that I bought for polymer clay. But original, I think this is a tool for fondant. I haven't tried it on polymer clay yet, because with some tools you shouldn't touch polymer clay, they will soften. For this seems to be the right choice. I think it's okay that it's a little bit wrinkly. Because it's a monster, it should be a little bit wrinkly. Let's quickly make the tail. For the tail, what we're doing is basically, let's make a blob, a ball, and make one side a little bit more pointy, like this. At least that's what I'm thinking so far. And now I just try to push this on here. I will try that with the tool that they provided us with. Maybe there's the possibility of adding oil or something to flatten it out, or maybe ethanol, glycerine, I don't know. Cute. That's a cute little gypsy tail. I think that looks nice, and I already feel how this is actually getting dry. I see that this will have a mouth, and we don't have green clay left, like this color of clay. So what I will do now, before I move on to the actual step they want us to do the arms, I will actually go in here, cut this open, because they would just stick the pink clay on top and then form lips out of more of this green. We don't have more of this green. I don't have for sure. So I just cut this mouth in. I think that looks decent. Like this cutting already shaped some sort of mouth now. Yeah, you can clearly see that the clay already tries to harden out. It looks like a slug. Like from the side, when you not see that there are actually 3 eyes, it is very sluggy. Cute. I like it. Okay. Going ahead to the arms and the legs, we need this big blob here. So the actual legs are a little bit shorter than the arms on the picture, so we will do that. Just make 2 teardrop formed blobs, more or less. Flatten it here and flatten it here. And let's just attach it at the bottom. It looks a little bit weird, but not too weird, I would say. We'll also make the legs a little bit slimmer. Then the footsies a little bit thicker. least I try to. Cute. Let's attach the arms. The arms should basically reach the table. Okay, so these are the arms. The arms are attached quite low actually. I try to blend it out in a nice way, like in a pattern way. Again, I try to make the arms a little bit slimmer than the actual hands or paws. I'm not actually sure what a monster has. I think I will make it waving. Nah, the other one was a little bit better, I will admit. But it sticks quite well. I think this arm will actually really go down on the table, giving him a little bit stability. Yeah, I'm quite happy. Oh my gosh, what happened to his face? What happened to you? Are you feeling okay? Oh, it will actually have teeth. Maybe I should open the mouth a little bit more. Otherwise we won't really see the teeth later. For now, this is where we are. And I guess next thing is actually the eyeballs. We will need eyeballs, teeth, and claws. No! Next thing we do is putting the mouth in. I don't know why we got so much of this, because there's really just the mouth that we need to cover with this. And again, the texture. Chef's kiss. We don't even need that much, that's also too much. Okay, let's make a little sausage. That's still too much. That's way too much. But the good thing is the clay doesn't really stick to the filling, so you can just slide it underneath. He has a very crooked smile now, but I kind of like it. Now let's move to the white clay. And I would say let's first do the eyes. Let's see how big those eyes have to be. This doesn't need to be perfect because we will also put the little googly eyes in it. The green isn't very flexible anymore, so I don't think this will stick that well to the green at this point. Looks like I put little chewing gums in. This got smaller and smaller, how? Let's just remove a little bit from that one. I'm sorry. So let's quickly go ahead and add the little eyes. Start with the middle one. I just learned that the clay is already about to dry out. I would say let's do the claws before we do the teeth. I will push a little bit in with this tool here, the toesies. In the picture he has like 4 claws at the hands. No. Here he has 4, here he has 3. We'll give him 3, because it's easier. I think we have the right amount. So let's take another tool. I will try to just stick it a little bit into the holes that I made. That's cute. Okay, let's move on to the paws. It has gloss, so it's paws, and that rhymes, so it's true. I don't make the rules. Okay, so here we are. Teeth. That's the next thing that I will take fresh clay for this because this already feels weird. The teeth. So he has very pointy, sharp teeth, like a good monster should have. And it's probably best if I directly attach them before everything dries out. Okay, all the teeth are in. I hate you. I think that is everything white that we had to do. Now we have one last color left over, which is wonderful green. That will form the eyelids and something on the back. Oh, that smells also quite good. And it sparkles. This will make eyelids. I think the best is to flatten it out, which will make it dry quite fast. I think I will just put it on top of the eye like this. Weird, but that's what we're supposed to do. This at least sticks to the clay underneath. I like that. I think I liked it better before, but this is what we're supposed to do. I think I will just do it like this on all the eyes. There, it looks like he's wearing a bath cap. They say cover the whole tail. I think that's a little bit weird. I will actually put it also a little bit up the back because we still have quite much of this kind of clay. This is really nice because you just feel how thick it is. I like that this is so nice and spreadable. And I can't say it enough how pleasant this is smelling. Yeah, something is missing here. So this would be what they want us to do actually, more or less. My teeth are maybe not as nice as theirs. Oh, they also had little nostrils. Let's put this little nostrils. Oops. I poked through to the filling. Oh, that's adorable. Maybe also give him a little belly. So how about this? This is our little alien monster modeling mini craft kit. I think this turned out quite cute. This is our finished craft of the day. I am very happy with it. I think it's cute. It was worth the time. I was entertained as an adult. I like the outcome. I think we could have done some things a little bit different, but all in all, I'm very happy with it. If you liked today's craft, please make sure to leave a like and maybe drop a follow to not miss any of the upcoming things. We will try out more stuff that I couldn't get around but trying myself. Maybe you want to check out some of the videos that are already on the channel. If you're also interested in gaming content, make sure to visit my Twitch account, which is linked down below. Otherwise, we see each other next week trying out something new. Have a good time. Hatid po pa din gamle sjokolade.